We are now going through the pastoral planning parameters document that lists the common expectations for priests and parishes so that we have flourishing communities to sustain our vision of the pastoral plan of the Archdiocese into the future. And so in this video, we're going to be discussing the parameters with regard to the celebration of Sunday Mass. The first has to do with driving distance. And it says the driving distance should be about 20 miles for Sunday, that people should, in general, not need to travel more than about 20 miles for Sunday Mass. So that will be applied then to the various groupings to see how far apart the different potential churches are from one another in planning for where Masses will be within the grouping. That's important to determine because of the next parameter. The next parameter says that Sunday gives the number of Sunday Masses that people should expect a priest to do. So it says each priest in a parish or family may celebrate up to 4 Sunday obligation Masses at up to 2 locations per weekend, or up to 3 Sunday obligation Masses at up to 3 locations per weekend. So note it's talking about Sunday obligation Masses, so that means Saturday night as well as Sunday Masses. So you see there's kind of a trade-off here. There's a recognition that the more that a priest has to travel within this short amount of time, if he's going to travel more, then reducing the number of Masses that should be expected upon him. Especially in our very large rural families, it's important that these limitations are given so that, as generous as us priests may tend to be, we want to make sure that our priests are protected and they don't try to overextend themselves. This is connected to the third one where for each priest no more than 4 Sunday obligation Masses can be scheduled per weekend. So those two parameters go together, as I've just kind of explained. Also, some people may ask, are we at the place in our archdiocese where, because we don't have enough priests to do Mass at every single parish, does that remove our Sunday obligation from going to Mass, and that it would be sufficient to have, say, a deacon do a communion service? Well, the next parameter addresses these kind of Sunday celebrations in the absence of a priest. And so it says that these celebrations, Sunday communion services, are not going to be permitted unless there's some kind of emergency, and even in that case, there has to be authorization from the Archdiocese, from the Chancery. There is no situation within our Archdiocese that will put somebody outside of a radius of a parish that will be having a Mass, even if the parish that one lives right next to may not be having a Mass. There is certainly going to be ones that are not that far away, and so therefore Sunday celebrations in the absence of a priest are not to be utilized within our Archdiocese at this point in time. One final parameter with regard to Sunday Masses has to do with non-English Masses. It says, the addition of future Masses in languages other than English should not take place in a parish without proper permission of the Archbishop or his delegate. For parishes that have a community that could utilize a non-English Mass, and in our diocese many of them would be Hispanic, that in order for that to be utilized on a regular basis within a parish, there just needs to be permission from the Archdiocese to do that.